Metal Nation, we are back with more metal promos, where we go through some metal promos, and without listening to the music, we decide whether we'll listen to it based on the promo alone. So, joining me is Matt. Please enter and sign in.
A googly moogly.
All right. LÉTHIFÈRE and Vive la Mort. Black metal from France. This is one of those ones where they just list all the facts. All right.
Vive la Mort means the life of the dead.
Envy la Mort.
Envie la Mort. Okay.
Yes. I believe that means envie the dead. Artist, LÉTHIFÈRE. Release title, Envie la Mort. Label, Ancestral Productions.
Okay.
Release date, this is old. This is very old. October 25th, 2021.
Like, you think it's old now. Think how old it's going to be when someone actually listens to this.
All right. CD and digital, genre black metal, and country France for fans of Dark Funeral, Watain, and Take, Taake. I believe that's pronounced Take. Anyway, debut album from the French duo LÉTHIFÈRE describes dark aspects of the human mind through raw, melodic, icy, and epic black metal-like music. Recorded and mastered by BC at some studio owned by the production company. Vocals recorded by Aroiac. All right, and there's 4 tracks. Envie la Mort. De toute part. I'm reading this in American. Alphonse de Lame.
Okay, all right.
Dans les Abîmes. So I assume this is in French. So,
amazingly, all these track names are English.
That's it. Oh, and then the image. The image is the cover image for this is formatted like it could fit on a cassette, but they didn't release it on a cassette. It's a photo of a skull, and at the bottom it says "Envie la Mort."
Okay. I like it. So far, so good.
All right. Well, guess what? That's everything. That is the whole thing. So,
well, I mean, sometimes you only have to go so far to be successful.
Yeah, I like this promo because it's brief. The only wrench that gets thrown in the works here, I think, is it says
I believe it's a spanner. The only
spanner is it says black metal from France, genre black metal, and then down here it says black metal like. It's like, well, they were very confident until right there. So, and I know Mike would be less interested because it's 2 guys instead of 1 guy. You know how much he likes those one-man projects.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But
I've heard Mike say there's nothing worse than 2 guys in a band.
But the other guy just did vocals, and this BC person mixed, mastered, wrote the music, lyrics, and did the artwork. So, oh, and I assume he performed all the music except for the vocals there.
Okay. All right.
Well, that's it.
I think, I mean, it's short and sweet. They don't really give us much to go on.
Well, okay, so I should mention they want you to download the promo and listen to it, but that's not something we're willing to do.
Yeah, no. I mean, any action that needs to be done, I think is bullshit. I mean, if they had like somehow worked out some sort of like mind-body experience, whereas just looking at the press release you could hear them, like, that would be impressive. I would definitely say go out and buy or download this album. But the fact that they didn't do that and they're just demanding you, it's very French of them, right? Go listen to our promo, you know? that's what I expect of them.
All right, so out of 2 ears, how many ears are you going to give this?
I give it 2 oreilles.
I'm going to give it 1.
Okay.
Because, it's black metal. It's all good to go. But then
Say it right.
it's all black metal, which is all
Okay,
good to go. But then this black metal, I'm curious how it's not fully black metal.
Yeah, that is, that is a little disturbing.
All right, I think you're going to like the next one.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, I've already liked, what's his name? Enfant en Prix. What was it called again?
Oh, thank you for saying that. I forgot the most important part. Check this out at LÉTHIFÈRE.bandcamp.com. That's spelled LETHIFERE. And if you're spelling it in French, there's lots of blips and shoops over the letters. So.
See how helpful I was pretending I didn't remember the name of anything we just talked about and really just set you up? Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, that was 100% on purpose. Good job. All right, next one. Rise of Kronos signed with MDD. New album in sight.
Well, first of all, you don't see... Well, I guess you do see an album, but it's not really known for being a visual thing.
Hamburg death metalers Rise of Kronos, still known to many under their former band name Surface, have signed.
I thought it was Surface, so I'm glad you mentioned that.
Have
because I
signed.
was like, aren't they Surface?
Have signed with MDD and will most likely release their new album in the first quarter of 2022.
Likely.
That's what it says. The renaming took place at the beginning of this year, among other things, to connect the band's concept even more strongly with the dark antique world of Greek mythology, which thus becomes more central. Originally, the band's 4th album was supposed to be released this year, but as is often the case, things turned out differently, and as we all know, good things come to those who wait. In August, the quartet released Cycles, an official video clip for the new material, in which they engage in a fierce guttural battle with high race / critical mess frontwoman Britta Gertz. More info on the upcoming album coming soon, and then there's a link to the Cycles video, which we'll put in the description. There is no Bandcamp link, so I guess go to Rise of Kronos with a K.de. All right. What do you got on this one?
I don't want to nitpick, and I'm going to be honest, I zoned out everything you said and after most likely. But if you're going to go to the bother of putting out a press release, wait until it's like at least certain. Just as I really think a press release is a vehicle for telling you something that's happened or will soon happen. I mean,
here it might happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I would never put out a press release saying I might go to Chicago in April. We'll see. I mean, I really don't know how to respond to that because everything they said, they've presaged up front by saying it might not even happen. So why should I pay attention? I mean, most likely, that's no reassurance. If someone says, hey, are you going to stop by the store on the way home from work? Most likely, there's not going to be any goddamn milk in the fridge when you get home. That most likely is not worth the paper it's printed on. And this being a digital medium, it's not even printed on paper. It's on an iPad, whatcha-jigger, that you have in your hand there. See?
Yep. So it says that they signed with MDD, but they never explained what that is. Is that a label? Is that a management company? Is that a touring agent? Like, what is this?
I think that's like the chemical name for ecstasy. So maybe they're just declaring they're drug addicts.
I fucking love band practice.
Yo, like I keep strumming my guitar.
Podcast Them Down does not believe that Rise of Kronos is a bunch of drug addicts.
Most likely.
I do give them big ups for the name. That's a way better name than Surface. Surface sounds to me like a prog band no one cares about. Rise of Kronos, that's a much more death metal name.
And especially it's a much better Greek mythology death metal name, because I imagine like Chronos, like castrating Uranus with that sickle, all kinds of like really death metal-y things. Surface to me it sounds like a trendy bar. It's like, hey,
go to Surface tonight?
Yeah, man, like fucking COVID. I used to go to Mojito Mondays at Surface, and now I can't.
I wonder.
You should really try the artisanal flatbreads at Surface. They're delicious.
So I do wonder though. They put out 3 albums as Surface. Like that's kind of late, in my opinion, to be changing your name. But I guess the other option is to start a new band. But if you're just gonna start a new band with the same guys, then I guess it's a name change.
No, I think you again. Maybe we don't know about Surface and their lack of commitment, but like I feel like if you're gonna change the name of your band, why not just go full on and say it's a new band? I think that drums up like from the people who brought you Surface, the exact same people. It's what is it called again? The Rise of Kronos. Or you could do like a Jefferson Starship kind of thing. Like you could have like beneath the surface or like above the surface. Some way to. I'm sure that perhaps this name change comes from the fact that if you type in, let me do it right now, Surface Metal into the Googles, you get advertising about counter spaces, planes. Like textured metal surfaces. So like surface death. Let's see what you get. You get gene results fast cell surface death receptor. Yeah, so it's definitely.
I put in Rise of Kronos, and the top result is their Instagram, followed by their Spotify, followed by their Facebook, followed by their Bandcamp, Rise of Kronos.bandcamp.com. That's Kronos with a K. Because of course it is, but
Yeah. So this is definitely a shrewder marketing move, and it's 2022, so we all have to be shrewd.
I have a twist. I don't know if you're ready for this. Their website says Rise of Kronos was born in 2021 from a former band called Surface.
Okay.
So now is it a new band or is it Surface?
Wait.
Rise of Surface.
Hold on. Yeah. Are you looking at their album cover? Their album cover clearly says Surface. It clearly says it's a volcano. It's Kronos coming out of the ground. And it says Surface in a weird, it's like a tropical kind of font. It looks like a tiki bar's font. It's like vaguely Polynesian.
Okay, this is much deeper of a dive than I wanted than we typically do, but I think we owe, it is our duty to Metal Nation to do this. I have more information about them. So they released Rise of Kronos, not Surface, released their second single, Boiled Alive. And I guess hopefully I remember to link that down in the description. But there's also a picture of the band, and they have they have a left-handed guitarist,
Wow.
which they properly stuck on stage right.
Okay.
So
All right.
you get this going on. You know, all the necks are away from the center, so I'll give them points for that. But I gotta ding them on the front man is smiling like he's playing in Halloween or something.
Oh, you can't smile as a death metal band.
That's right.
Well, they get 1.5 ears from me.
Oh well.
Oh,
thank you for
shit,
joining
wow.
us, Doug.
Holy crap.
All right.
Are you fully committed to that, or do you want to throw in some like language just in case you're wrong?
Yeah, you're right. So, on the basis of what I have heard,
Okay.
I commit to that.
So would you say maybe like most likely 1.5 years
Yeah, until proven otherwise.
until proven otherwise? Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. I'll give them. You know, the whole surface tangent. I'm going to ignore, and I'm going to go ahead and give them 1.5 ears because I'm curious about Boiled Alive, which really should have been the headline here, not maybe another album sometime. We're not who we were.
Yeah, I can't give them the full 2 ears just because of their lack of commitment, and in honor of their left-handed bassist, right? I'm going to give them 1.5 ears, but usually that half ear is my right ear. And in this case,
I have to interject because actually it's their guitarist who's left-handed.
Oh,
their bassist is
okay,
right-handed.
well, in that case, 1 ear. Because I don't like being corrected.
You want the Paul McCartney, like the Beatles formula. The bassist has to be left-handed. Not
that's musically proven to be the best arrangement.
And in this photo, I'm looking at the poor drummer.
How did the handedness of someone come up? Is that in the press release?
No, this was part of a deeper dive that we don't usually do.
Okay.
Yeah,
Guys,
the poor drummer cannot be seen in this photo, so we can only speculate. Maybe it's Chronos himself. Who knows?
Sting, another famous bassist, also left-handed.
There
so I
you
think
go.
we've actually proven that left-handed bassists are the way to go. 1 ear, the left ear, most likely.
I'm still gonna go with 1.5. All right, last one. Curse of Ibon, Journey into Madness, melodic death / doom / occult metal from Sweden. Curse of Ibon is a melodic death / doom / occult metal band from Sweden. The band was founded. Did I say Ibon? It's EIBON. Curse of Ibon, which I believe is French German for good egg. Anyway. Anyway, the band.
Shut up and take my 2 ears.
The band was founded during the year of the plague 2010. Is that a typo? Anyway, by 4 guys with a long experience of playing in metal bands and a fascination for the occult. The band has released Journey into Madness this year, and this is another one where they want you to download the promos. That was all the words. So this is curseofibon.bandcamp.com, and Ibon is spelled EIBON.
Wasn't Ibon like briefly the bassist for Burning Shadows? Do I remember that right?
Yeah, close enough.
Okay.
And I don't know. There's an album cover with this one, and it looks kind of whimsical to me.
Yeah.
That's not really madness. That looks like fun madness.
Yeah, that's a journey I want to undertake.
It looks very proggy.
It does look proggy.
It does look.
Oh, it looks like that Surface album.
It kind of does.
Doug doesn't get the joke.
I mean, I can tell you that Envie de la Mort would not fuck around with a this looks like it was done in like GIMP or some other like freeware graphics software. Like there's just something about the cleanness of the lines. Now they are Swedish, and it is the plague year.
2010.
That's got it. 2010. I don't know.
That wasn't even H1N1. That was
that?
swine
I think
flu.
it's a
Was
typo.
2009.
Wasn't there like H1N5? Wasn't that like H5N1. Let me see what year that was. 2008. Oh fuck. Okay, well that doesn't work.
I will listen to them if there was actually a plague in 2010 that afflicted Sweden.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to give this one ear. I'll listen to it, but not very hard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm much more intrigued by their previous offering, the Book of Ibon.
Is
and
the
such-
book what gives you the curse?
Yeah. Like for example, like "Seek to Destroy" sounds like a good track.
Oh,
And
that's a Metallica song.
Sathogan, like that sounds intriguing. But I'm not, bringing up plagues, they do make a point. Now's really not the time to be journeying. So if it was At Home with Madness, like maybe that would be a more like friendly, Lockdown with Madness. That's a good plague album. Colors from Beyond, Whispers in the Dark, like these all sound like Police songs. And I love the Police, but they're
Because of the
just
left-handed bassist.
Yeah, because fuck yeah. But they're just these could very well be prog songs. Doug, if I said, "Hey, do you want to listen to The Call from Journey into Madness?" What genre do you think that would be?
Like ambient Halloween music, like
Exactly.
Midnight Syndicate. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'd expect that to be 60s psychedelic rock.
Okay. But
All right, did we all rate it?
no, I'm gonna give it 1/4 ear.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I mean,
Bum, bum,
I'm
bum,
basically only hearing the floor toms. I
Doug,
hope you have floor toms.
did you do it? I forget. I'm such a great host.
Abstain. I'm just going to stick with Midnight Syndicate. I won't chance it.
All right, well, that'll do it for this metal promo roundup number whatever this is.
Cast them down.
Are you paying attention or not?
Huh?